September 12th was an unusual day in the sense that Rachel didn't always go to school on Fridays. But because it was the Friday before final, she wanted to go and do some extra work, and so she asked me to pick her up at 4:26. And I got to the train station at 4:30, and the train hadn't arrived yet, so I was really kind of surprised because Metrolink's pretty good at being on time. And so I was just waiting as with all the other people that were waiting for whoever they were going to pick up, and all of a sudden some woman stands up out of her car and says, "There's been an accident, turn on your radio."
I knew she was on that train. The next few hours were quite horrendous because we had no real information.
And my heart just sank. And then that's when we found out to go to Chatsworth High School.
So we drove all the way
back to
Chatsworth. And we found a friend of ours, but we found Clyde people.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, all surrounded us.
She has so many friends. And from church, and we prayed a lot, and then there were people from other churches who just came to give us support, and
people on their knees, everybody just praying
so much prayer
so hard.
going on. And after that, I had this peace that just came over me, that even though she might be really injured badly, it was going to be okay. And I reflected back on what she had read the week before about placing all your anxiety on God, and she read that to prepare us, and here we are.
Amazing.
3 months later, and she's in rehab, and she's talking, and she's walking, and she's growing every day, and the doctor told us just today how pleased he is with her progress, and she's doing so well.
And we know where it belongs. All glory is to God. It's all Him. It's all.
I told Pat Joanne and your sister, I said, I don't normally say this, but I have a tremendous peace. I mean, it was really scary there for a while, but I knew, and I said, I believe she's going to be healed, and I believe that God's going to use her, and she's going to testify of His goodness one day. And I don't know that I've ever said that to someone about someone in critical. It was just something that I can't describe, like this overwhelming peace from God. And so it's so good to hear you guys talk about it, because it's like I knew.
What's been most encouraging to you? And just
my friends from church.
why have your friends from church been so encouraging to you?
They prayed for me.